All right, man, we back in this bitch, man. Streets 993, Authentic TV, Authentic Radio. Man, we got a big boy legend, man. I'm talking about a young nigga, man. A young legend, man. Y'all don't even know about this shit. This nigga been doing this shit 20 motherfucking years, stepping on necks,
Yeah,
stepping on backs,
yeah,
getting to the bread,
yeah.
getting to the mic, talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Southside Edge Hill shit,
That
man. You know
Bob,
what I mean? Big back in this bitch.
that Bob, man. What's up, Flu? You
What's
already know
good
what's
with
up,
it,
family.
man?
Yeah, this go all the way back from the kick. You feel me? You know what we do.
The movement continues and continues and
Never
elevates
stop,
and
man.
elevates.
Never stop.
How you feeling?
I feel great. I feel better than ever, man.
Better
I
than
feel
ever?
rejuvenated, man, for real.
Yeah.
Um, it's always good just getting the music out. That just ain't never it ain't never been a problem making the music. It's getting it
Right.
out now and
Right.
doing it the right way, man. Shout out to Capo. So I
Big shot to
I
Capo.
feel so good with that. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like I know I'm moving in the right direction, just putting music out and ain't,
Yeah.
just putting
Yeah.
it out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
now I'm on that type of time, man, and we putting it where it need to be, the money need to be. So man, I feel great. Shit going good. We've been getting calls through that whole run last, when we went to New York and
Man,
all
for
that.
sure. For
So
sure.
many, yeah. So we've been getting some good shit, great feedback. Everything moving,
How
man.
I feel to visit the Mecca, man. Like we know we've been watching that shit for the longest, you know what I'm saying, down here in Cashville. But you know what I'm saying, like you really took that step and went on and went to that East Coast, went to that New York market and really seen where that shit started from and
Yeah,
how they perceive shit and how they really work up there.
yeah. Oh shit! They fast. They walk fast, motherfucker. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But shit, it's a forever grind. We was just, man, literally, man. We was up there. We made it look like it was more than that, but we was up there what 10 hours, 12 hours most, and it was really just
damn.
let's get in there, get the business done. We here at this
Okay,
interview, we here,
okay.
yeah. So, uh, it felt good to see it, tall buildings and shit,
Could you
So
feel like that East Coast vibe where you seen them buildings and shit,
definitely,
like what them
definitely.
niggas, the Nas, is the
Yeah,
J's, what they
yeah,
like the
yeah. You can
that
feel it.
feel, you
It
can
was
feel it.
that big city.
Yeah,
Just man, and then it's just so much. It's a lot of people everywhere.
motherfuckers
Everywhere
in
we went.
airplanes, motherfuckers
Yeah,
on
everywhere,
subways,
everywhere.
100 people come this way,
You
100 going the
feel
other
me?
way,
Yes, and
taxis.
they walking fast and driving fast too. But yeah, we from the south. We got a we got a little slew in our foot and a little slew in our talk. So yeah. But it was great, good seeing that, man. Shout out to the platforms I was on about.
Yeah.
Y'all go check out them interviews too.
How did they perceive you? How you feel like they perceived you on those platforms up there?
Uh Man, I don't think they was expecting what was going on,
Yeah,
especially when I went up there to the Shady 45 and did the freestyle up
yeah,
there. They was like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he talking that talk, but I think they was thinking I was on some South shit. I was gonna be on some
Yeah,
party
yeah,
anthem type
yeah,
shit, man.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was up there popping shit, bro, for
yeah.
us, you know that.
Cause I once heard that back in the day, they a certain person got asked, "Is there any more of y'all down there?" You
Oh
know what I'm
shit.
saying, type shit. And then I heard it was like, "Nah." You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a
Damn,
lost
nah.
legend right there. But
It's here.
you know what I
You
mean?
know what's
We
up.
know that. You know
Come
what I mean?
on
But
now.
you
You
know,
know what's up.
a lot of us never took that step to go
That
up there to
step.
show them
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
to go to them type platforms to
Exactly.
show it. So
And that's all it is with it, bro. You
yeah,
gotta get outside of where you stay, you feel
yeah,
me? Regardless of whoever it is. Like once you get it, I get that respect already. That's all I can ask for my city. You
yeah,
feel me? And they gonna be behind me. So it's up to me now to go out there and show them motherfuckers, nah, this shit real. We
yeah,
we we moving like that too. We heavy and we popping
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We got bars for days, you know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? So yeah, it's detrimental to get out. Get
yeah,
out there, man.
yeah,
Just go. If it ain't 30, 40 miles up the road, man,
yeah.
go to Springfield or Smyrna,
Move
man.
around.
Yeah, bro, just get around and just build your fan base from that, man. A little
Yeah,
bit here and there, a little bit here and there, man.
yeah,
Sooner or later, you good.
yeah,
And with the internet, it's more easier to cater to them. You know what I'm saying? Well, no matter where they from now.
yeah.
So, hell yeah.
So what do you feel like is the biggest difference from from when we first got started until now? Like what's the major difference that you see?
with the city
in the game.
in
Just
the game.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot of oversaturation.
Okay.
A lot of shit that ain't solidified.
Mm.
Like, it was easy back then. It was easy to see.
Right.
You see Easy, or you heard a Jeezy first time.
Right.
You
Right.
knew it was real. You could
Right.
hear it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nowadays they making up shit, and they got AIs making songs and shit these days. So it's just like, man, it's totally different, and you know that, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
now to even keep up with the times, like you're saying, you're gonna have to keep dropping back to back. Shit oversaturated. You gotta make yourself stand out. And then
Yeah.
do the shit people ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
shit, and it's gonna cost you more. It's gonna, but you gotta do what everybody else doing the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The video at the store with the homeboys, and
Yeah.
you good. You
Yeah.
one take,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
shot. You probably 5-6 takes, and there go
Yeah.
your video. We
Yeah.
come from a time where it's a whole storyline.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And a high ticket.
You feel me? Right. You feel me? Like, and we spent 16s, not
Yeah.
4, not 8s.
316.
Yeah, you feel me? So there was display of the lyricism then. It's a lot different. But
Yeah.
you gotta change with everything, man. And like I said, just getting your core audience, and your fans, and cater to them.
But
And make that shit work.
No, I like that. But y'all, you responsible for a whole lot of shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, 25 years later.
Come on, man. Come on,
20
man.
years later, shit's still going crazy.
Come on, man.
On top of that too, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna come back to that. But like y'all was one of the first ones to put some of these big boy videographers
The visuals.
in the out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we go from Charlie to Wesley.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys wasn't able to afford them cats at certain times, or even to get that type of quality. So y'all been on the top of the quality game from since the beginning. The gear game, since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The net game, like all of that shit tied. Like a nigga really been like really super independent the whole time when it wasn't easy to be at.
Hell no. And it's easier because you got a group of niggas versus just one. You feel me? And then we had, shout out to Big Lock.
Yeah.
Shout out to OG Nuck too. We had guys that believed in us. You know how it is. You had niggas in the mud that had the bread for it, that believed in us. And then on top of that shit, you got 20 niggas, putting in on the same. Yeah, we believe in it, bro. Yeah, it's gonna cost that. Let's do it. You feel me? So it was much easier. And with dealing with people like that, like you said, with Charlie, it was just like being ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
We was fortunate enough to understand that. And like shit, them videos, it was time for it.
Yeah.
It was a crazy story about that. Mario Henchman, Jimmy Henchman, bro. We had went out to LA, went out to California to meet with Mario.
Okay.
Because a partner of ours in our first video, remember that the Get Your Money video back in the day?
Yeah.
We had Spanky Hayes in there from Wildin' Out. That was one of my dogs. That was his people.
Okay.
Spanky Hayes was his dog. So Mario Henchman was his manager. Okay. So they hooked that up. And when we got out there and spoke to him, this was when YouTube was just starting. Like, it wasn't no videos or nothing like it. And he told us, when we was in his office, he like, look, y'all go back, start shooting videos. He said, that's the next way. He said, this is what's coming, this video. So as soon as we got back, we shot a video. And Spanky Hayes and that motherfucker hooked up with Charles Robinson, the great, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shit, it was history from then. We just started going with it. And pushing that line, with them videos. Yeah. And I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really put y'all foot in the deep in the mud. Right. I don't know if it can get no deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We was,
you seen it.
Yeah. We all came around that time.
We deep in that.
You feel me?
We in the underground facility.
Come on now.
We there. You know what I'm saying? It's concrete. It's concrete. Like Capo, you feel me? It's concrete, baby.
Concrete like Capo. I like that. Slide that in the verse.
Yeah. So Cashville be balling.
There it is.
Damn, Vac, you did it.
That shit beautiful, man.
Damn, you did it,
Shout
man.
out to Wizzle, man.
Shout
That's
out to
my
Wizzle,
guy, man.
man.
Look, bro, it's just to see that, man. Like, I was just so ecstatic just to see something that I created
Yeah,
back then
yeah,
come to fruition of what it is today. Like you
yeah,
said, bro, it's 25 years later.
yeah,
I did that song in 2000, bro. I was
yeah,
14 years old.
yeah.
At 14, yeah, you gotta imagine a 14-year-old kid writing something like that. And it was just for my neighborhood. You know
Yeah,
where we come from.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it was just, Pops and them.
Come
So
on.
it's me coming up from that. And it was like, man, we balling,
Yeah.
and shout out Free Snake. Like,
Sure.
we was youngins. And I seen, bro, 14, 15,
Come
like,
on. Come on.
100,000. Like,
Real
this
life.
real life.
Every night.
14
Every
years,
day.
yeah. Like this, that's where I come from. And
Yeah.
seeing the black cherry sliding through the drive, the Uncle Tom with the flip paint
yeah.
on there,
Shout out
with the
to
flip flop.
Yeah.
You feel me? All that. OG Kenny Cox with the
Come on.
bro, we see that's where we come from.
First one to bail me out.
Come on, man. You feel me? You know where we come from.
You know what I'm
feel me?
saying?
Like,
Yeah.
so it was just that. That's all I was like, balling. But to see what Wizzle took with it with the Cashville, and I told him, man, I'm like, it's so crazy. Like, people always ask me to do like a remix.
Right. Right.
And it was always, I would think, like, if I were to do a remix, I would want it to be for the city versus just the neighborhood, because we seen the impact.
Right.
East was mad. They talk crazy about us, but
Yeah.
East made them some.
Yeah.
West made one. No, the whole city made one. So
Right.
even years ago, when people would ask me, I would always think in my head, like, if I would do it, it'd have to be for the city.
Right.
And what dude did was, he did it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I could do a better one. You feel me? But shout out to Wizzle and that remix. You know how I'm coming, so you don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
That remix, shout out my dog. But to see that, and then even with the mayor, like, hey, this is the new. He got on the stage, was like, hey, this is the new Nashville anthem. It's like that hit my heart, bro. It's like, damn, look what I did. I was a child, you feel me? Like, and for shout out to Wizzle now, man. They've been nothing but hands on with me. Wizzle sent me that song in February. Was like, hey fam, I just want you to he paying homage, so he's like, man, I want that approval. And it was like, I told him out the top, I said, bro, you got a hit. He said, this is it.
Yeah.
Man, I said, bro, this is it. You got a hit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then he had did it at the that fest with man, Jay Lawrence now. That fest.
Oh yeah.
He did it there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, and he sent it to me. He was like, man, just here go the instrumental, just whenever you ready. And I'm like, look, don't even worry about that. Push this. You got this right here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when you ready, I got you for sure. You know, so
I think it hit different because it was singing. Versus rapping, like that's a two different lanes.
Yeah.
Once the frequency of a singer is already on the different.
Yeah. And then it was like, it was for the city. Yeah. Versus like how we did it, it was for my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the hood ball. You feel me? And to, like we said, the impact that it had then, now being grown ups and everybody seeing it now it's for the city, it's like, that's perfect timing. Like, that shit great, man.
Especially what's been going on with the city. The city kind of been lots of turmoil here, a lot of good shit here, there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need the originators to come back and set shit straight sometimes.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, man, that, like you said, at the time where it was going, and that was just perfect. For him to drop it at that time, like, and now Cashville on Cashville time right now. Everybody dropping. I'm seeing everybody dropping. Shit sounding great. Yeah. Man, it's just like, it's going down. Can we talk about the tour?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
was finna say that too?
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, then I'm performing at Bridgestone. I'm opening up, so yeah.
Oh,
For the
shit.
Cash Money
Come
tour.
on, man.
Fuck they talking about.
Come on,
the
man.
biggest.
Big
yeah,
Vac.
quit playing with it. You know how we coming. I get
Oh.
motherfucker. Yeah, that Southside Cashville in the motherfucking building, man.
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, that shit dope, bro. I
Yeah.
love it, man. The city going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Then Pistol coming, performing.
Yeah.
Bro, when the
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah. It's
Man,
been ages.
the whole motherfucking city better be in that building, man.
Yeah.
Because they got the other big ones too. They in the talks. I can't say the rest of the names.
Yeah.
But you know them big ones they talking about.
Yeah.
And they in the talks with the whole city in that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Show some love, man. Y'all come through, man. That part.
What we got going on with the bag fuel situation, man?
With the bag fuel.
Talk to me.
Oh man, that was crazy. That was started that uproar when they was with the key Glock and that shit. But
yeah.
I was just up there.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was up there in November,
Yeah.
and did the and they was asking in, and I'm like, that's what they say, but come down here, bro. Let me show you we really, it's for real, you know? So I was trying to tell him that then, and then when he get up there, when Key Glock got up there, that was, he already knew that was perfect clickbait. What the hell it do? It started a fucking ride.
Turned the shit up.
The whole damn Cashville on there talking crazy. They don't win. And they went go look at the interview, just see what was said. The Key Glock, he did what what a podcast would do. It's the clickbait. But I didn't take it as nothing, bro. Like look,
I don't even really expect him to know what.
You feel
you know
me?
what I mean?
Like he up there, up north. I mean, like I know what he listening to. You know, because when I was up there, they was just like they want to know everything because they never know about no Nashville or Cashville or thinking gangster music coming up out of it.
It's the South. We reigned for so long.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? It's been the longest run ever.
And it's not going to stop,
It ain't going to stop.
Because when Cashville get there, it's over.
Yeah.
That's why we call Music City.
It's the last landing spot. It's the last spot.
And this is Music City.
Yeah.
And because we got everything that you need, man. No matter what genre, no matter what walk of life, we got everything. The backpack rappers, all that. We got whatever. The singers, we got the gutter, we got the trenches.
That's why I always told cats, we can't have one sound because we are an industry inside of a city. Like we a whole industry. We got all these different genres. We can't have a sound.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's different tiers to the views. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So when you looking forward and be like, man, y'all need y'all on sound. Y'all on sound. No, you need to tune in to what we got.
That it is.
That's all it is.
That's why we call Music City.
Exactly.
Like you can't don't put us in no box and say, y'all gotta find the sound. Hell no. Now you tripping.
Well, we don't want it. We don't sound like everybody.
We ain't finna sound like
you can't have nobody. When you hear Vac, you'll never hear nobody with a voice like that. You gonna know that's original. You gonna know that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And I love when you say that though. You say the industry inside the city.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we Music City. They know what's up with us. We here.
Yeah.
When we get that, it's on the way.
Vac finna bring it on home for us, man. Don't worry about it, man. Shit's moving how it's supposed to move. Key players is doing what they need to do.
There it is.
And we gonna take this thing where we need to, man.
To the next level.
Yeah, so look, man. Cashville be balling, man. Look, let these folks know where they can find you at, Vac.
Man, look, Instagram, Bezel Gang, Twitter, Bezel Gang, Facebook, Bezel Gang, and Bang Bang. That's the personal page. Go to Bang Bang. Shit, YouTube, Bezel Gang, Bezel Gang. I'm for the,
Big Bang.
I'm for the team. You feel me? That's all it is. I'm for the team. Yeah, like the city shit. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
The whole city, man. We finna make this shit jump, make this shit shake. Yeah, find me on all them platforms. I'm fuck with a real nigga. Southside Cashville, nigga. Y'all know I'm
Yes, sir. That's another edition, man. You know what I'm saying? Authentic Radio, Authentic TV, Streets 993. Big Vac came through today, you know what I'm saying? Blessed us with a mic drop. You know what I'm saying? Quick interview for y'all. Keep y'all on y'all toes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned for that Cash Money Tour. Big Vac opening up. You know what I mean? Let's get to this shit. 20 summers on the way.